Hello and welcome to DXTL and
Yeah.
Kids Voice Box, sorry. With Oliver and me, Jayden, and Matt. He's not behind the camera because there's only two of us. Apologies from Ben and Dan that I said Oliver again. So, let's start off with Wade.
Oh. Yeah, another one.
90th time.
Yeah.
Well, big high score now.
Yes,
19th, we haven't changed it.
I'm sure if he's watching he needs to come in, Wayne, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And answer for every red card you've given.
Yeah.
Okay.
And give us an excuse, well, except for when it was your wedding, because it's obviously an excuse.
Well, it's a good thing about it. One thing is you're both coming straight from school, so it's the weekend for you.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're both happy with that.
Still tired.
Still tired?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you've come here, you obviously, DXTL TV from the touchlines. We need more subscribers. Tell them to get them in, Jay.
Come on.
Go on, get them all in.
We need, how much are we on? Like 100 or something?
115 or something like that, isn't it? But we need
150 is our goal.
So we need a lot more. So if you can, follow suit and just subscribe to us. Also, you finished school today.
Yeah,
so
for the week.
last day, was it good?
It was fine, yeah.
Obviously
I loved it.
There we go, 180.
There we go. So more and more. Thank you very much. Keep subscribing. It's free. Weather.
Oh, absolutely shocking.
Not like that in Turkey.
Oh yeah. Tell us a little bit about your holiday. Tell us how it went.
It was great. It was a 5-star hotel, or 4.7. Sorry, 4.7 hotel, called Liberty Bay, and it was beautiful. I'll just describe it to you. So it had like 4 pools.
What?
Yeah, and there was private pools for other people that was in a different.
Oh, so
big.
Classier.
Yeah, classy.
First class.
Rich people.
Mm.
And then they could, and then there was slides, which were good, but one of the slides really was terrible, and I went on it about twice because it proper hurt my back. So, on it, there's little bumps on it, and you can lie down and cut your back, but you need to lie down to go fast. And so say if you were just sitting up normally, you would go slow and just stop at the end or in the middle of it, depending on how, if you stand up for all of it. But if you're lying down, your back would be killing because it'll just scratching your back. And then you have to do this weird weird position. You have to be like that and lift you up a little bit so you're not hitting it, but you're not fully up. It hurt my back a lot. Definitely hurt around here because of core strength.
Loads of entertainment there.
Yeah. There was a full-on concert every night. I did go to a couple. We only went a couple of times to the entertainment because my brother didn't want to go and my mum and dad couldn't be bothered. So yeah. So the first time,
isn't it? That's what the holidays
was
for. When
we were on the first day, not the first day, but technically the second day, but the first full day there. We went it was only on at 10, so we saw it and it was bigger, and it was rock song, normal songs, so Sweet Caroline and all that turned into rock songs.
Did you get up and sing?
No.
No. Jayden, come on, you said you want to sing, you want to be an actor, you should have been on that stage. I
went on the stage, there were a bunch of Latino people.
Did you dance then? No?
Well, yeah. But I just stood up and looked what's going on because we had no seats.
Well, you had the best weather, didn't you? Because as we said, we've just been talking about weather here and it's all coming now, and grassroots football begins again tomorrow, and I'm sure, 100% sure, 99.9% sure, grass pitches could be in jeopardy of being called off.
Most probably,
So 3G, 4G, they're okay, I'm sure they're okay, but we could all still be getting a bit wet if we're out there, couldn't we? It's getting colder. I found it's gone a lot cooler.
That Hurricane Ian's meant to be coming here.
Ian? Is that what they're calling it now?
Yeah.
Supersonic. That was it started off in the Caribbean, didn't it?
Was it? I just know it was in Florida for a bit. I know my teacher made a joke saying, Hurricane Ian. Wait, no. Like, instead of Hurricane, it was Hurricane.
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 What's funny about that then?
It's not a hurricane.
Right,
He just
okay.
found it funny.
Brilliant teacher. Yeah, we're all laughing, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
really. Anyway, Al, how's your week gone?
It's been good. Recently, in fact, no, last lesson today, I made potato and leek soup.
Did you?
Yeah, it smelled nice.
We made brownies.
Oh, look at you.
They weren't good because we had to use dark chocolate and I absolutely despise
That
hot.
is-
Not hot chocolate, sorry.
Is it
Dark
your own
chocolate.
recipes that you're doing?
No,
it's
Oh, the
school
teachers.
provides.
Oh,
it's
right,
the
so-
teachers.
Yeah.
And we had to just copy it and then make our own.
So was it a big pan for all the family or just a little bowl?
What's it called? We didn't get much of the soup.
Ah, right, okay.
So,
We had, for my brownies, we had like a big old one.
yeah.
So it was like a full round one because we had to use so much dark chocolate and I hated the dark chocolate. Because he said, I'm sorry to my DT teacher if you're somehow watching this, he goes, if you won't taste the dark chocolate and you have to use 65% or over and you could taste the dark chocolate, it was the only thing you could taste.
Was it?
Yeah, so if I'm ever going to that again and I'm ever making brownies again, I'm using milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate, not the dark chocolate. It can be sickly, that, can't it?
Yeah, I hate dark chocolate.
Yeah.
There was at least 100 to 500 centilitres of soup.
Wait, centilitres?
Yeah.
What's centilitres?
It's in between millilitres and what's it called?
Oh, like centimetres.
Litres. Yeah, it kind of
Oh.
centimetres, but it's just
So-
water.
So who gets the chance to sample it?
Oh, it's at home.
Oh, it's at home, so...
Yeah.
Oh, your mum and dad can all sample it as well? Has it any comebacks at the moment? Or is it all for
No,
tea?
it's still there.
I
don't
love
know
it. Oh, well, there you go. So next time, order your soups off Oliver, and we'll go from there. We'll sample a little bit.
New business.
Yeah.
Super.
And
Olive.
What
Ollie
about your
Soupy.
football? Are you playing any football in the schools?
I'm
activities?
playing, yeah.
I do PE, in my PE I do basketball and football, so yeah, I have to.
Basketball and
I'm
football?
playing football on Fridays, so that's why I'm alternating from here to not being here.
Yeah, alternate, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you've got your football, then you're missing a bit. I think that Dan might have something to do with that side, because I know he's studying now, because when he turns 14, he wants to be a referee in grassroots football.
When is his birthday?
I
I don't
think
know.
he said June. Yeah, June.
Could
June
be.
is birthday, yeah. What about yourself? You're interested in refereeing as well now,
Yeah, it's close for me, and you're ready to do it. Lucky.
Yeah.
You're 40, you could do it, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am 14 in November 13th, so not that long, and hopefully I can actually get into it because it's a good thing to do and fun thing to do. Does it cost money?
Well, it costs money to get in there, because
Yeah.
you'll have to go to the Liverpool County FA, book on the course, but you will get your money back, not off the County FA. When you go out and do your refereeing games, you can get something like £16–20 per game.
Yeah.
That's what it,
Not too bad.
that's per game, so it's
16
not too
to
bad.
20.
40 minutes.
16 to 20, did you say?
60, yeah, some leagues will pay 60, and that's £8 off each manager. Some will pay 20, it all depends what leagues you go to. But it's good money. So you can imagine if you've got 3 games, you just go out and do your 3 games, and then you've got your nice pocket money.
Oh, 60 quid.
But if you had Saturday and Sunday,
Yeah, it's good. Well, it could be 60 quid, so that's
so it's good money that you can put away, and I'm
It
sure
ain't
your
much for us,
mums and dads would be made up with you because you're earning your own pocket money,
yeah.
and they don't have to put
I'm not
their hands in
spending
their
all their
pockets.
money on buying games.
Yeah, it's always something to look into, but as I say, Dan is set on it. If you're interested, Jay, you just come to me and we'll go from there. Then, we can go into the county FAs and you start studying a little bit, but you need to know a little bit about your refereing and how it's handled. Irate parents, spectators, even managers and coaches, because it is, I'm sure you'll have the confidence and you've got to have the right attitude to go into there. And basically,
I feel like you would be good at it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why, but I feel like you would be good at refereeing.
there you go.
How do you know anything about football?
Well,
How do you know anything about football?
That's why you go on your little course.
that's why you
don't
go
learn.
on exactly. Like lessons.
You know how to play. You play
I
the
do.
game. Well, there you go. So you know what a foul is, know what a penalty is, corner kick, throwing. So you go in there, study a little
Just don't
bit.
be biased.
I am always not biased.
No referee is biased, or they shouldn't be, because they're all impartial. So that means when you go into a game, you don't take sides whatsoever.
Even if it's Liverpool.
You can't referee Liverpool, though, can you? Unfortunately,
No.
yeah, that'd be nice, though, wouldn't it?
It will give
We
a
could,
couple
we
of
could all put you on there, all go and do that Liverpool game, you know, to score 5-0 for us, that'll do us okay. And it could all be penalties, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Yeah, so you've had a good weekend, well, good week in school, it's over. Now, what are you planning for the weekends? Anything good?
I'm going to my nan's, I know that. My mate knows how to code games and all that, so I'm going to be playing his game, so that's good.
What's the new games out that you're all playing, and if they're not 18s, that is?
I play F1.
What's it called? 16. I don't know. It all has a swear.
Rebel. Rebel being the 16, they'll only be
No,
14.
it's Need for Speed Heat.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that 16?
Yes, 16. It's swearing in
Oh.
language.
What was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you've got to be careful there, because
Yeah.
you two lads aren't supposed to be playing now, so what do your parents say? You get off them. You're only
Yeah.
14, you're nearly 14. And that's what it's all about.
I was playing GTA at like 7.
What?
See?
With the
Good.
sound off,
Who put the sound off then?
my granddad, because he was the only one that had a PlayStation.
So you're old school, that's it, mate. You shouldn't be on them. That's what he'd be doing. Anyway, it's all good. So your plans for the weekends, just to relax.
Yeah.
Have you got any football, anything that you wanting to do, pitches, anything?
I don't think there's any football on.
Well, the good thing about it, Dan was in last week, obviously we had apologies. No, the week before I done the show, but what we've got coming up, and hopefully in August, with the Don't Cross the Line, is a national international tournament, which is 7s, 8s, 9s and 10s. So if you did have your referee badge and what have you, you passed your test.
Wait, August?
Yeah.
Oh, I will be 14 by then, so maybe.
Well, you've got to get into your course, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, once you've passed your course, then there could be an option to go and referee a game or two then.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. If you take that up, if you take up the whistle, that's what they say. But if you don't, then we want the likes of yourselves going out and interviewing people around. It could be the kids playing football, it could be the parents, the coaches, committee members. Talk, get some, make yourself a little list up and talk. And the good thing is I bumped into Steve Smith at the weekends over Steve.
Oh,
He's
Steve.
the boxer, one of the family boxers, so he's up for an interview very soon, so we'll chase Wayne up and get them all. Yeah.
Who's getting that one?
Well, I don't know.
All of us.
Well, maybe you could, or ask him a question each or something like that, couldn't you?
It would feel a bit scary, like 4 people just sitting in a line. And
He's a boxer, he's not going to be scared, is he?
No.
Definitely not. No, he's all right, Steve. Those boxers, the Smith brothers, can handle themselves, but they do a lot as well.
Is it, I can't remember now. But isn't, no, never mind.
Usually words.
Nothing.
Yeah, they're always at the football. They've got
I
kids
remember
who
we
play
were meant to
football.
interview another boxer coming, but who got it now.
Well, this is where Wayne's supposed to come into it now,
Yeah.
isn't he? So if you see Wayne, Jake, you've got to chase him up and say, you've got to get in there. They're all waiting. All you are waiting now for these celebrities that way.
I haven't seen him for a while, you know.
Haven't you?
No, I haven't seen him since.
He got married.
No, I didn't
He's
go
not
to
married now, is he?
Didn't go to his marriage. It was it's like my dad's mates daughter's christening, and he was there or something. And I went to him. Who are you? Because he hasn't been there for so long, so
Oh, there you go, yeah.
he laughed at
You
me.
should have interviewed him.
See him, kidnap him and bring him here.
Should have interviewed him and
Yeah,
just
that's
brought it back.
No, it's fine.
That's a bit dark, Oliver.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, so anyway, if you do this international tournament, it'd be great because teams from outside of Liverpool will be coming along. Hopefully the Welsh, the Irish, the Scottish teams, that's what we're hoping to get in there.
What's that?
Make it a different, a good tournament for the kids. And as I say, you could get your microphones out and then do young commentators and start coming up, just making a list of the questions that you like to ask them. You could watch the football, you could see how it all goes, and you could see the friendship, because we want kids to make a friendship with the teams from outside our areas as well, teams from like Preston, Chester, everywhere. That's what we're trying to do, put together and just invite a lot of teams, but all to do with the Respect campaign, because it's our 20th anniversary next year.
Is it?
So it's part of our celebrations.
Oh, wow.
You'll be part of the celebrations.
Yeah.
We'll be promoting all that. We'll be asking people what they think. Referees, that'd be a great one. You lads could go out, and because there'll be other referees. We've got a couple coming down from London up to now, one from Bury. So these are referees who, you know, you could ask them what it's like in their area, what the touch lines are like. We could just all get together and really make it good. Well, it'd be a big programme, so we hope to have a film editor there. Maybe a couple of cameras will come down and interview yourselves as well. You don't know, because you're part of Don't Cross the Line and the Young Commentators and the Kids Voice Box. So I reckon it'd be a big thing, something to plan for, and that's just one little item that we can talk about and discuss and get things going on, you know, but there's plenty more. But referees, they do need to be protected, because we do know, still on social media, there's still situations where referees are walking away from the game because they can't take the abuse. We've just been talking. If you were there as a referee, how would you handle these things? That's what you need to do. Could you handle? You know, would your dad stand there and think, oh, I'm not having all of them taking that, you're coming out of it, your dad, I'm not having that, you know.
No, my dad doesn't care.
Doesn't care?
My dad would knock out the person who said it.
Well, he does care then, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So he'd have to take a back seat, because most of these parents that we talk to go there and you just have to count to 10, because at the end of the day, you're the referee, and the referees are supposed to be thick-skinned. We've got female referees in part of it. So
I've always been called laid back. So.
well, if you lay back, and that's good, and you go on deaf ears, which I tell a lot of young referees to do, don't argue back with any parents, because they should know better, because you're only minors, they're not allowed to do that, they'll get told off. So you do have protection. It's not all about scaremongering, it's just about these things could happen. The majority of games, it won't happen, especially in small-sided football, because they're only little kids that you'll be doing, 6s, 7s and 8s, you with me? So those games, the kids are just kids.
Is that under 17 still happening? Like the DXTL team?
That under 17 has been playing in the league.
Has it?
It's, well, when we
How
say a
did they
league, development league, well, let's just say the winning games. I don't want to say too much, because I don't want to belittle any other team, because it's not belittling any other team. They're very strong, they're doing well. They played in 2 leagues and they've played 4 games and won 4 games.
Well done.
Right, so they are, you know, you have to come down and see them one day.
Yeah.
I'm running them on the Saturday.
Oh yeah?
Yes, so
You're
they're my
the
team.
manager?
I'm the manager. I'm the gaffer. They're all, I asked them, did they want to call me Mal or Gaffer? And they all said Mal. So there you go. Good little bunch of team, the good little players. People are talking about them. Got a little tough game tomorrow. I think they're playing St George's Lions. We don't know, we've never played them, but their manager was a little bit afraid of us. He said, dear me, he said, the kids are doing well. So fingers crossed, it's going to be a dry day. The kids will start playing football. But they're representing what we do and Don't Cross the Line as well. The kids have got respect on. They've got all the badges.
Like our t-shirts?
Yeah, they're all badged up.
Oh.
And they're just learning themselves, because they're only little. They can play football, but they're just learning what we're all about as well. So by the time they're getting older, they'll know all about the work that we do within Don't Cross the Line, the Respect programme, trying to support the referees. They get on great with the referees. We tell them before they go out, they should never argue with the referee. We talk to them and say, you foul, the referee blows up, you just come away from the game and you stand back and let the referee make their decision, because their decision is final. So the kids are just learning, and some of the parents have got to learn as well, because no doubt what will happen when you get a tough game, parents tend to think that's a poor decision and they're outspoken. So we will make sure that those parents are not outspoken and they respect the referee as well as the kids.
Which is always good.
Yeah, so it's all good, and it's all making sure that the kids enjoy themselves going in. It's a development league, 2 development leagues, and the kids are only developing their skills as well as the referees learning their skills also. So we've got 1 minute, lads, so anything else we'd like to add? I know I've done a lot of talking for you, but at the end of the day, it's an enjoyable one. You're learning, you're obviously presenting soon as well. You know, it's Kids Voice Box. So anything we'd like to finish off on?
Grassroots football, like I said.
And as I say, because a lot of games could be off tomorrow, couldn't they? So we'll find out. We'll talk about that next week. So In the meantime,
Want to do a score prediction for what's it called, the game tomorrow?
Good.
oh, Liverpool, yeah, you want to do a prediction? Yeah, Liverpool, Brighton and Everton away to Southampton, aren't they? We'll just do the two Merseyside teams at the moment, because they haven't played for a while. Well,
Liverpool and Brighton, do you say?
Yeah, they play tomorrow. Will they hit back form? Will they come back into
The
it?
game's on
Here's the thing.
the Saturday game that is Arsenal and Spurs. What's tomorrow?
Yeah, that's the 12:30 one, I think, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah, that's all.
And then you've got Man United, Man City derby, haven't you?
That's
Or
at
Man
12:30,
City, Man
and then
United
this is
derby.
all at the same time, but that's after. So,
You've already got that because you go right over the time.
3-0 Brighton. I mean, Liverpool. Sorry.
3-0 Brighton, right? Oh God, what's going on here?
1-1 because Brighton are actually quite good, and for Southampton 2-1 Everton.
2-1.
Oh, I'm going to go with 1-0
That's good.
So
So
1-0 for.
Everton.
Oh, it's both. Two Liverpool lads going 1-0 for Everton. What's going on? They're all sort of making sure that Everton are picking up a little bit because I know Dominic
We're not
Calvert-Lewin's
biased.
back, Pickford's back.
we're just
Just predicting your
no
scores,
ball.
yeah? So you predicted. I'll keep on with it this week because I seem to get them wrong every week.
Yeah, we
And I'm
always
just
do.
glad that Liverpool have got a game and hopefully we can hit form. So, there we go. We've had two young commentators, Oliver and Jayden. They've been great. They've listened to me most of the time. We've been talking about don't cross the line. But they'll definitely be back next Friday.
Yeah.
Hopefully you've got no football on.
Yeah.
And Jayden, you will be. So, in the meantime, it's good night from me.
Jayden.
Oh.
So from myself, Manley and all the team here, the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line, Respect Programme, and of course, our charity, Heart of Gold. We'll see you tomorrow evening. Have a great evening. Good night, God bless.
Goodbye.
Bye.